Hey guys, this is Rob Lauder with the Tao of Rob, and you might have noticed that in the past few weeks, thanks to the holidays and this god-awful cold that I'm recovering from, I haven't done a whole lot of posting, and that's absolutely inexcusable. So, I am going to take this opportunity to get off my ass and start posting again as soon as possible. So, I had something that I wanted to share today, and I absolutely could not do this in text. I needed to do it in video, so please excuse the sore throat that I've got going on here. And so the entire topic of today's video blog is going to be how to get yourself into action, because it's something that I'm dealing with right now. I'm sure a lot of you have had situations in which you've been wanting or preparing to do something for a year, a month, a decade, and you just haven't gotten to it. So it's time to freaking get to it. So I find that when I don't get into action, there's exactly two things that are standing in my way. Number one, I haven't clearly defined what I want. And number two, I haven't committed myself to taking just the first step in getting there. And let's break each one of those down. So first, in order to take action and actually accomplish something, I don't care what it is, that could be as simple as wash your dirty clothes, or get married, or start a business, I don't care. Whatever you want to take action on, you really need to clearly define what it is you want. This is really hard because a lot of times when we decide we want something, there's that thing is usually a manifestation of something a lot deeper. So, for example, I could say I want to start a business, but what I really want is work that is meaningful and fulfilling and makes me feel important. Or I could say, hey, I want to drive a Mercedes-Benz, but really all I want is to feel like I've made it, whatever that means. So there's a lot of underlying reasons. The way you get over this is to really be honest with yourself. And when you say, hey, I want X, Y, or Z, I want an iPad, I want $1 million, I want whatever, I want a baby, really get down to why you want that thing. I was talking to somebody over the holiday break, and they were talking all about how they really, really wanted a dog. And it's not that they exactly wanted a dog, they just wanted a kind of a companion of some sort. They felt lonely, and so their mind said, I need a dog. And so get real crystal clear about what it is that you want in a conversation with yourself about why you want it. And then you're going to have a lot more chances of taking action and actually accomplishing something. Second, the second step in actually getting something done is to take the first step in getting something done. This is really hard as well because we as rational human beings like to think of all the reasons why we can't do what we can't do. I know I am terrible for it. This is it's a situation where psychologically we are comfortable with what we have now. Even if it sucks, we know that this is consistent, and our brains typically don't like inconsistency. So once we say, hey, I want to do this new thing, your brain is hardwired to say, no, you don't. Let me give you X, Y, and Z why you can't make that happen. And so this is another situation where you need to get really honest with yourself and define what's standing in your way. Why are you making excuses? Why aren't you getting started? What's the real reason? And again, you could say, I want to start a business, but oh wait, this isn't the right time, or this isn't, I don't have the money to do it. Rather than framing the conversation of why you can't do it, it's time to start framing the conversation of how you can do it. So all those little things that your brain is telling you this is why you can't, that might be valid, it might not, write them down and get them out. But also look for ways, opportunities that you can make it happen. So this is really easy to digest and say, hey, yeah, I really like that. Thanks for sharing that, Rob. But my goal here is not for you to have warm, fuzzy feelings, because if I wanted you to have a warm, fuzzy feeling, I'd tell you to pee your pants. I want you to have a sustainable plan of action in the new year in order to make whatever you want to accomplish. And so I'm going to issue you a challenge, and that's to take one thing that you have been putting off, maybe for a month, maybe a year, maybe a decade, and start to make it happen. Take the first step, one step, in making it happen. It would be really helpful for me and everybody else who's reading and watching to leave a comment in the comments section below telling us what specific action that you've been holding off on and then to define, one, what it is you actually want, and two, what the first step is going to be that you're going to take in order to make that happen. Leave a comment below and share your story, and that'd be absolutely awesome. So this is Rob Lauder signing off. Until next time, this is the Tao of Rob, and I look forward to seeing you in the future.